Sa-ra la la la, la la, sa-ra la, sa-ra la. La la.
Before this video starts, I need to confess something. This was supposed to be my first talking vlog. My actual voice, my actual thoughts, my actual personality. For 60 whole minutes, and somehow, I recorded an entire vlog without recording a single word. Yes, 60 minutes. 1 hour. 3,600 seconds of me talking. And absolutely no audio. I didn't forget to talk. I talked the entire time. The microphone simply decided it wanted a day off. The worst part? I didn't know. I genuinely thought everything was working. I waved at the camera, smiled confidently, started talking. And from that moment on, I never stopped. I was introducing the vlog, explaining my plans, telling stories, talking about random things, basically acting like a professional YouTuber. Meanwhile, the microphone was just sitting there looking cute and contributing absolutely nothing. The first thing I showed was my face wash. Guys, the confidence I had while talking about that face wash needs to be studied. I was explaining everything, what it does, why I use it, how much I like it. I was giving a complete review, a review so detailed that future generations could have learned from it. Unfortunately, nobody will ever know what I said, because there is no audio. Then I washed my face, still talking, still explaining things, still thinking I was creating amazing content. Then I brushed my teeth with Sensodyne again. Still talking, still recording, still completely unaware that my microphone was disconnected. At this point, I would like to thank the camera for at least pretending everything was okay. After that came the real challenge, choosing an outfit. Now when I say I look through outfits, I mean I look through outfits. 100 options, maybe more. Every dress suddenly looked wrong. This one was too simple, that one didn't feel right. Another one looked okay, then suddenly didn't. I changed my mind so many times that even I got confused. I was probably talking through the entire decision-making process, explaining every thought, every opinion, every reason, all gone forever. Eventually I found the red dress. The moment I saw it, I knew this was the dress. The dress that would later make me feel like I escaped from a fairy tale. So I changed, did a transition, and felt incredibly proud of myself. Little did I know, the real transition was my audio transitioning into non-existence. While my sister was doing her makeup, I started my own transformation. Toner, serum, eye cream, moisturizer, sunscreen, layer after layer after layer. At this point, my skin was receiving more attention than I receive from most people. Then came foundation, the famous egg-shaped beauty blender. I still don't fully understand how that tiny sponge performs miracles, but it does. So I used it. Then concealer under my eyes, at least I think it was concealer. I forgot the name halfway through. Then bronzer, trying to figure out where it goes, trying to look like I know what I'm doing, pretending I am a beauty expert. Then blush, and more blush, and questioning the blush and adding more anyway. Then eyeshadow, one color, another color, then another one. Then standing there wondering if I was creating art or creating a problem. Then powder, the mysterious makeup product. Every time I use powder, I have the same questions. How much? Where? Why? When do I stop? Nobody knows. Then eyeliner, which always feels like a dangerous activity. The mascara. adjusted it, fixed it again. Then came jewelry, earrings, bracelets, accessories, the finishing touches, then shoes. Another impossible decision, because apparently making decisions is my hobby. Eventually, I finished getting ready, and honestly, I felt amazing. Then came perfume, not one perfume, not two perfumes. Basically every perfume I owned, I sprayed perfume like I was trying to become the perfume. If somebody stood too close to me, they probably smelled every fragrance known to humanity. Finally we left and headed to Thanksgiving Point Tulip Festival. The moment we arrived, everything changed. The place looked magical, like somebody had taken every color in existence and planted it into the ground. Flowers everywhere, red flowers, pink flowers, orange flowers, yellow flowers, purple flowers, white flowers, flowers in every direction, flowers around every corner, flowers stretching as far as I could see. And somehow my red dress fit perfectly into the scenery. I genuinely felt like a flower princess, not a normal person's, not a tourist, a flower princess. The type that spends her day wandering through gardens and pretending she lives in a fairy tale. Every path looked beautiful. Every corner looked beautiful. Every flower arrangement looked beautiful. Every single place felt like a photo spot. We kept walking and walking and walking. And every few minutes we stopped again, because there was another beautiful scene and another one, and another one. I took photos of my sister took photos of me. Then I took more photos, then she took more photos. Then somehow we found more places to take photos. At some point, I think we spent more time posing than walking. There were flower displays everywhere, beautiful decorations, creative designs, art made entirely from flowers. A giant butterfly made from flowers, which looked absolutely magical. There was a giant frog made from flowers, a literal flower frog wearing a crown, living his best royal life. Honestly, he looked more important than most people. Then there was a pond, or maybe a tiny river. Either way, it looked beautiful. The water reflected everything around it. The flowers, the trees, the sky, the bridges. Everything felt peaceful. There were fish swimming below the bridge. There were beautiful pathways crossing over the water. There were flowers surrounding everything. At one point, I genuinely forgot I was in Utah. It felt like a storybook. Then we found the mushroom house. The second I saw it, I knew this place was designed for people like me. People who immediately believe they are fairy tale characters after putting on a red dress. There were giant mushrooms, beautiful colors, whimsical decorations, and enough flowers to start a small country. Then there was the watering pot pouring flowers, which might be one of the prettiest decorations I have ever seen. Flowers flowing out like water. It looked magical. There were bees flying around, actually working, unlike my microphone. There were beautiful arches, beautiful pathways, beautiful flower beds, beautiful trees, beautiful everything. Everywhere I looked, there was another photo opportunity. Another scene, another moment, another memory. And somehow every section looked different from the last. Different colors, different flowers, different decorations, different views. We walked through so many parts of the garden that I completely lost track of time. The butterfly, the frog, the bridge, the pond, the flower beds, the mushroom house, the watering pot, the pathways, the endless tulips. Everything felt magical. Eventually, our feet started getting tired. We had taken countless photos, walked through countless flower beds, admired countless views, and finally, it was time to head home. The flower princess adventure was over, or at least I thought it was, because the true disaster was still waiting for me. Later, I sat down to edit, excited, happy, ready to hear everything I had spent an hour talking about. I pressed play and heard nothing. Silence. Complete silence. Not one word, not one sentence, not one face wash review, not one outfit discussion, not one makeup explanation, not one flower princess thought. Nothing. I stared at the screen. Surely there had been a mistake. Surely the audio existed somewhere. Surely technology wasn't this cruel. It was. The microphone was never connected. The entire vlog, one whole hour gone. My first talking vlog gone. My masterpiece face wash review gone. My life-changing perfume opinions gone. My flower princess commentary gone. Everything gone. Honestly, I went through every stage of grief, denial, confusion, anger, more anger, then acceptance. And now here we are, a vlog with no audio, a microphone that betrayed me, a beautiful day, a magical garden, a million photos, and the greatest speech nobody will ever hear. Oh. And when we got home, my sister immediately took back her jewelry. Apparently, I am too clumsy to be trusted, which is honestly fair. And that concludes the story of how I spent 60 minutes talking to a camera that wasn't listening. That wasn't listening.